I used to play League of Legends, and back then they were called Team Curse, so I've been following Team Liquid for a very long time. I've known about them, I know they're a good org. I've never heard anything bad about the way that they run or do anything, so I can consider these guys a really good option for myself. When it comes to like choosing my team, I really wanted to be comfortable with the standing roster that was on the team, if there was one. And when I get in the calls on Discord with them or whatever, like it's just so natural to have a conversation, and then the gameplay just flows as well. So that was a huge part of it, simply because it was just, there was like natural chemistry there and we all felt really comfortable. And yeah, it all just came together and it felt like the right thing to do. I initially played Fortnite on the console. Me and my friends were looking for a new game to play. Fortnite had come out. I had been playing like squads with them. I got like up to like 100 or so wins on Xbox. I started playing it on the PC because my other friend had just got a PC at the same time. I'd only played it like a couple times a week. And then in February, one of my friends got me to play the game every single day. So I've pretty much been grinding the game like every single day for like around 5 or 6 months. To be honest, like I didn't ever really plan on playing Fortnite competitively. The only reason that I was really ever introduced to the competitive scene was, one, because the solo showdown blitz was released and I was like, this seems pretty fun. Also, my friend Charlie ended up asking me to join his Step 1 Discord team. It just so happens that like the Summer Skirmish just came out, I got invited, and it just has snowballed since.
Got one?
Vivid first hit me up, Summer Skirmish week 5. We got a few duo scrims in a couple days before Skirmish happened, and we ended up winning week 5, I'd say pretty dominantly too. It was a lot of fun, and we pretty much just clicked instantly, and we kind of just played off each other very well. And that's what I think like makes him a really strong player. He wants to get better and takes criticism well, and he's obviously a super strong and aggressive player to begin with, so it just worked out from the start.
Vivid has like a super neutral personality is what I call it. It's like Poach, where like I feel like no one can dislike him. I do think like with Vivid we'll have probably the strongest team. It's just too hard to tell. I don't want to be like, yeah, we're the best, like hands down, especially when there hasn't been very many tournaments yet. But I think like we're definitely a contender.
When we originally signed, it was like pretty surreal to be signing with Liquid, because we knew like with their history that they were, you know, the organization that was to win, and that's exactly what we wanted to do. And it was more of like just trying to uphold that brand and that name, and for us to actually do that and be super successful in the first couple tournaments, it's been pretty surreal and really exciting to actually do that and be where we are now. The current state of the competitive meta with Fortnite is a little rough. They've been a little slow and are kind of creating changes that are temporary, where things need to be more permanently fixed. The current meta is very reliant on luck, and I don't think that just because you have a certain item should give you a massive advantage over another player. And I think that Epic needs to be looking into more rewarding players for smart play rather than more RNG or more reckless play.
Wow.
Epic's trying to figure out the best way to establish a competitive scene. In other games, popular games like Counter-Strike, you know, Call of Duty, there's like set game modes, but when you implement like a battle royale, it's kind of new to the competitive scene, and they're trying to establish a very fair competitive scoring system, and they're just trying different things out. So I have high hopes for the future of Fortnite competitive, simply because Epic seems to be putting a lot of time and effort into just figuring out where that balance is.
Chap, myself, and Vivid were invited by Epic to go to PAX, and that was like a really cool honor. It seemed to be like the invites were performance-based. Tom is also going out to qualify, which is awesome.
PAX is an open qualifier. Even the invited players, we have to qualify. We just get like a bye through the like first stage.
There's definitely going to be some people there that nobody's ever heard of before. I know that there's a lot of people from the Bro Discord going, trying to line up very early, and it'll probably be a very different results page because there's going to be so many players there that nobody really knows about yet.
My opinion on solos, they're very RNG. Like, I don't think there's like a guaranteed victor in this. I don't look forward to fighting anybody. I'm hiding the whole tournament until I'm top 10. That's what I think is probably the most like consistent way of me getting in the placements.